All right, so this is just a quick little video on graphing functions that's going to help you complete the assignment for today, which will help you learn about the transformations of functions. All right, so what you can see here is on row 1, we have a couple of different parent functions. So what these parent functions are, so these are the most basic form of a function. So you'll see for your linear, you just have f of x equals x. For your quadratic, it's just f of x equals x squared. And over here on your absolute value, it's just f of x is the absolute value of x. So we're gonna do 3 of these together real quick. So what you're gonna need, and you can pull the one up on your computer, or if you're in class, we have the calculators. You're gonna need your calculator, specifically your graphing calculator. So I'm going to flip over to my calculator right here. So that first one asked me to graph. So we're looking to graph. Anytime you want to graph, you're going to hit this y equals button first, right here. And you should see the following. So the first one just told me to graph the linear x. Your x button is this button right here next to the green alpha key. And then I also wanted to, so I'm going to go hit the down arrow. And I also want to graph x plus 4. Once I have those typed in, all I need to do is hit graph. And you will see that your calculator will draw a picture of it. So the new one, the x plus 4, is this one in red. I know that because if I go back to y equals, that was next to the red color, my graph. So I'm just going to go over there and sketch my red line as best as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. That did not quite get it. Let's try one more time. All right, last go, then we'll just go with it. There it is. Good enough. So it should be a line going through x plus 4. So that's how you can use your calculator to help you there. Let's look at B. So to do B, I'm going to go back to my camera. I'm going to hit y equals, and I need to clear these out. So I'll just hit, all I did there is I just hit clear, and then down, clear, and back up. So I'm now going to put in x to the second power. I can hit this button right here. Then I'm going to go down, I'm going to put x to the second power plus 3, because that's what's on my sheet. And I graph it. And I just see the red one is right there a little above it. Looks like it's above it at 3. So I'll go back to my sheet. And I will put a, again, as best you can, I'm going to put a dot on 3. My y-intercept at 3. And draw my parabola. There is more to talk about there, but that's something I want you to come up with. So I'm going to skip part C, because that is the exact as B. You're just going to do plus 8. And I want to go over here to D, because you will see we have absolute value. And I want to show you how to put this into your calculator. So I'm going to go back to my camera. And okay, I'm going to go y equals. I'm going to clear these out. So to do absolute value, you're going to hit math. I'm going to hit the right arrow over to num. And you'll see abs parentheses. Hit enter on that. And boom, there it is. So I'm going to hit X. And then I'm just going to, if I want to bring it out of there, I'm going to do that. And we'll talk about that on the next row, because I need another one. So I'm going to hit math, num, abs. I'm going to put X there. And I'm going to hit the right arrow to pull it out and put plus 2. And I'm going to graph that. And interesting, that one was bumped up 2. So we will go back to our sheet. And I will graph as best you can. It does not need to be perfect. Put a dot at 2. And they go out. That's not where it should be. That's better. Good enough. And there you go. So use that to help you complete this sheet. There are also notes on the Canvas page as well.